Okay, I got these 2004 jet skis. They're Honda R12X. They're turbo. And what I want to talk about in this video is having water problems. A couple of things. Maybe water is not coming out of the pilot hole right here. That's one problem that I'm having. Another problem you could have with your water is where the engine revs up, but it does not seem to go very fast. And the first thing the owner's manual or repair manual talks about is be sure and check in this grate up under the jet ski here. So if you go under here, down under it, and it's going to be best if you're not on the trailer or on the trailer to check this. But there's a grate here, and this is where it sucks up the water right here. And if you're in a bunch of debris, a bunch of grass, things like that, it can get stuck up in here. And it did happen to me one time as the lake had flooded, so there's a lot of debris in it, and this whole thing is just full of grass that it tried to suck up. And it'd rev up, but it wouldn't like really try to it wouldn't go nowhere hardly. And another thing that'll do is cause it to overheat, and it'll cause it to die on you where it dies. But a lot of times that's the first thing to check to see if this grate right here is full of debris. And you can also look up in there. You might have to get some wire and pull it out if you find something. Let me get a flashlight on here. So yeah, I'm kind of new to jet skis, so there's not much on YouTube. So I thought I'd make some of the things I'm having problems with. But yeah, you can get a flashlight and look up in there. And if there is something stuck kind of up in there, you can get a piece of wire or something and try to get it out, because that can cause problems and cause it not to suck water in properly. So yeah, that's step one, is to check that. A lot of times that might be a problem. Now the second thing it talks about to do, you're having problems with your water, either not coming out of the pilot hole or you're having overheating issues, is to check the water filter. Now that requires a little bit of work, and we'll do that next. So we've determined that it was not in the grate, it wasn't caught up in there this time. It happened before, but it was clear this time. So we're going to go ahead and start on the reverse bucket and the jet nozzle. And the way the reverse bucket works, that just shoots water out of that jet there, and when you lower that bucket, it basically just catches the water and channels it out through the sides, and that's what causes it to go in reverse. And this is the steering. Has a linkage going to that from the handlebars. When you turn the handlebars, it turns that jet, and that determines which way you're going to go. So it's kind of how all that works. So we're going to remove this stuff. We're going to remove the bucket and this jet nozzle, and inside there is a water filter, and you should be able to see if that's clogged up after looking in there. So, and another thing this nozzle does, you have a lever on the handlebar, and whenever you push it, it pushes that jet down just a little bit, and what that does, that just helps it get out of the water and plane a lot faster. But whenever you release it, it goes back to straight, and water's shooting straight out. So now we're going to take this reverse bucket off. So basically all we'll have to do is unscrew it right here, this nut and bolt right here, this bolt right here, and then on the other side there's one, and this will come off. Now you need to be careful when removing these. There are some collars, spacers in there, that might fall out, so be sure to keep an eye out for those. So we'll move those three, and then we can remove the nozzle off of here. And there's still a collar in here we need to get out. So this slides through there. That's that collar. There's one more piece that comes out here. Should just fall right out of there. And that's that piece right there. Move that out of the way. Now what I'm going to do is I move this part out of the way. I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in there so it stays in place. We know where it goes. So that goes in here. You don't have to do it this way. You can get a baggie, maybe mark it, reverse bucket, but you do want to kind of keep everything separate so it makes it a lot easier when you go back together with it. I'm going to take this one out. This one on the other side. Now I'm going to do the same thing in here. Inside this bucket there's a collar, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out, put this nut through it, and kind of screw it back into here. And that just keeps it in place, keeps it from getting kicked and lost if it's on the ground. And I'll do the same with the other side. Okay, now you've got your bucket removed, so now we can go ahead and move on to this nozzle here. And to do that, you want to take your steering wheel cable off, and then there's 4 bolts here that we'll take out. Now when we go putting this back together, and I'll talk about it, it recommends certain types of lubes for these parts, and I'll tell you what that is whenever we go to put it back together. But for now, we can just go ahead and take it all apart. I'm going to go ahead and put this nut back on here. Okay, now I need to release this one other cable that controls that. I'm going to take that one off. And these are 10 millimeter. I got that one off. Put those back on. Now I'm going to take these 4 bolts off right here. These are 12 millimeter. Okay, now that you got your 2 cables off and those 4 bolts off, it should come right off. Oh, I forgot, there is one hose right here you got to take off. Okay, yeah, there's one hose that connects right there. So we can set that aside. Now you can see inside your jet. You can look inside there real good, see if there's any debris or sticks caught up in there. Also, you can check your filter. It's right here. It says there's a cap back here. It says don't take that off. You'll have to replace it. That'll ruin it. So, but you just take it off. Look for this side. If there is a bunch of stuff in there, it says to get a piece of wire and dig that out. But as you can see in this one, you know, it looks pretty clean. I don't really see any of that. So. That is not the problem on this one. And that, my friends, is how you check the water filter on this Honda jet ski. In the next video, we're going to show you how to put it all back together. If you like this video, be sure and subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.